ever felt that wave of calm wash over you when you step into a forest? Or that burst of joy when you dig your hands into your garden soil? Well, it turns out that there's more to it than just feeling good. Welcome to the world of ecotherapy, where nature isn't just nice to have, it's a powerful tool in the fight against mental health issues. In the late 1990s, most of you were worrying about Y2K and dancing to the Spice Girls. Some forward-thinking therapists had a light bulb moment. They started thinking, hey, what if we could harness the healing power of nature to help our patients? And just like that, ecotherapy began creeping into mental health clinics. Fast forward to today, where we're not just talking about the occasional walk in the park. We're talking guided nature walks, therapeutic gardening, and even full-blown wilderness therapy programs. It's like Mother Nature got a job as a therapist, and let me tell you, she's kind of good at it. In this video, we're going to dive into 3 key aspects of this green revolution in mental health. We'll explore how ecotherapy got its start in clinical settings. We'll check out some of the coolest nature-based practices being used today, and we'll look at the real benefits people are experiencing. So whether you're a nature newbie or a seasoned tree hugger like me, stick around. You might just discover the best antidepressants don't come in pill form. They might just be waiting for you outside your door. All right, let's rewind the clock and talk about how ecotherapy went from a fringe idea to a legitimate treatment option. In the late 1990s, well, most of us, as I mentioned before, were rocking like frosted tips and watching episodes of Friends as they were newly airing. A handful of visionary therapists were into something really big. These early pioneers like Howard Kleinball and Theodore Roszak are starting to push the idea that maybe, just maybe, reconnecting with nature could be the key to mental health. They weren't talking about ditching traditional therapy entirely, more like, hey, what if we add a dose of green to our currently existing treatment plans? Now, at first, a lot of people probably thought these folks were a few trees short of a forest. But here's the thing, they were onto something really, really big. As the 2000s rolled in, researchers started digging into this whole nature health connection. And guess what? The results are actually pretty mind-blowing. Study after study started showing that time in nature wasn't just nice, it was downright therapeutic. We're talking reduced stress hormones. We're talking about improved mood, better concentration. The list goes on. One study even found that a 90-minute walk in nature reduced activity in the brain region linked to depression. It was like nature was serving up a chill pill and science was finally catching on. With all this evidence piling up, mainstream mental health professionals couldn't ignore it anymore. By the 2010s, more and more therapists were incorporating nature-based techniques into their practice. It wasn't just the hippie counselor down the street anymore. We're talking big hospitals, rehab centers, even government health programs getting into this action. Today, ecotherapy isn't just accepted, it's celebrated. You've got therapists prescribing park time alongside traditional medication, counseling sessions happening on forest trails, and medical schools teaching future doctors about the healing power of nature. It's pretty wild, in my opinion, to think that in just a couple of decades, we've gone from take 2 pills and call me in the morning to take a hike and let's talk about it next week. But hey, that's the power of good ideas and the undeniable healing power of the great outdoors. Have you ever experienced the healing power of nature? Share your story in the comments below. Now that we've covered the why of ecotherapy, let's dive into the how. Trust me, this is way more than telling people to go hug a tree. So first up, we've got guided nature walks and forest bathing. No, forest bathing doesn't involve soap, though it might just cleanse your soul. This practice, which comes from Japan and is known as Shinrin Yoko, is all about mindfully soaking in the forest atmosphere. Imagine a therapist leading a small group through a woodland trail, encouraging you to engage all of your senses. The crunch of leaves under your feet, the earthy smell of moss, the dappled sunlight through the canopy. It's like a full body reset button for your stressed out brain. But what if you're more of a get your hands dirty type? Well, that's where therapeutic gardening comes in. It isn't about growing prize-winning tomatoes. It's about growing a healthier you. Mental health clinics are increasingly adding garden spaces where patients can plant, weed, and harvest as part of their treatment. There's something almost magical about nurturing a seed into a plant. It's not just about the physical activity, though that is great for mental health too. It's about connecting with life cycles, feeling a sense of accomplishment, and quite literally putting down roots. Now, for those of you dealing with more severe issues, there's wilderness therapy. There's the heavyweight champion of ecotherapy, in my opinion. And we're talking about multi-day excursions into the backcountry, often for at-risk youth or folks recovering from addiction. It's intense, it's challenging, and it's incredibly powerful when done correctly. Participants learn survival skills, they learn to work as a team, and they face their inner demons against the backdrop of raw nature. It's like pressing a giant reset button for your life. The beauty of these practices is their flexibility. Whether you're dealing with garden variety stress or more major depression, there's an ecotherapy approach that can help. And what's the best part? The side effects are things like better health, a sense of community, and a deeper connection to the world around us. So next time your therapist suggests a walk in the park, don't brush it off. They might just be prescribing one of the most powerful medicines we have, a healthy dose of Mother Nature. If you're finding this information valuable, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insights on nature therapy. All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. We've talked about the what and the how of ecotherapy, but you might still be wondering, does this stuff actually work? Spoiler alert, it does, and the benefits are pretty impressive. So first up, let's talk about the big two, anxiety and depression. Hello. You know that feeling when it seems like your brain is stuck in that loop of worry or sadness? Well, it turns out Mother Nature might be the world's best circuit breaker. Studies have shown that regular doses of ecotherapy can significantly reduce symptoms of both anxiety and depression. We're talking fewer panic attacks, less rumination, and more, hey, maybe life isn't so bad after all kind of moments. It's like nature has a secret chill out button that our brains respond to. But here's where it gets really interesting. Ecotherapy isn't just about feeling better in the moment. It's about building resilience, especially for folks dealing with trauma. So picture this. You've been through something pretty tough, and your brain is like a little bit of a skittish animal, always on high alert. Nature experiences can help reset that system. The predictable cycles of nature, the feeling of being part of something bigger. And it all helps create a sense of safety and stability. It's kind of like nature is saying, hey, you got this, and I got you. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Ecotherapy doesn't just tackle specific mental health issues. It boosts your overall well-being in a major way. We're talking better sleep, improved concentration, lower blood pressure, and even a stronger immune system. But perhaps the coolest benefit? It helps us rediscover our connection to the natural world. In our tech-obsessed, concrete jungle lives, it's so easy to forget that we, as humans, are part of nature. We're not separate from it. Ecotherapy reminds us of that connection. And here's the kicker. When we feel more connected to nature, we tend to take better care of ourselves. So not only are we helping ourselves, but we're helping the planet too. In my opinion, that's a win-win. Now, I'm not just saying ecotherapy is a magical cure-all, but it works best as part of a comprehensive treatment plan. often alongside traditional therapy and, when necessary, medication. But the evidence is clear. Adding a dose of nature to your mental health regimen can be a game changer. So next time you're feeling down, or stressed out, or just a little bit meh, consider taking your troubles for a walk in the woods. Your brain and Mother Nature will thank you. As we've journeyed through the world of ecotherapy, we've seen how it's grown from a fringe idea to a powerful tool in mental health treatment. We've explored the science behind it, we've discovered the various ways it can be used, and we've uncovered the incredible benefits it offers. But here's the thing, ecotherapy isn't just a trend. It's a return to something fundamental, something we've known deep down all along. We're part of nature, and nature is part of us. So in our fast-paced, screen-filled world, we've just forgotten this simple truth. The beauty of ecotherapy is that it's not just about adding something new to your life, it's about rediscovering something that's always been there. It's about reconnecting with the rhythms of the natural world, and in so doing, reconnecting with ourselves. And as we look to the future, it's clear that nature-based healing practices will play an increasingly important role in mental health care. From urban parks to wilderness programs, from hospital gardens to forest schools, we're finding more and more ways to bring nature's healing power into our lives. But you don't have to wait for a prescription to start experiencing the benefits of ecotherapy. The door to nature is always open, inviting us to step through and begin our healing journey. So here's my challenge for you. Take that first step. It doesn't have to be big. Maybe it's spending 5 minutes sitting under a tree in your local park. Maybe it's planting some herbs on your windowsill, or maybe you're ready to dive deeper. And if you're curious about experiencing guided ecotherapy, I've got great news. Project ReWild and the Forest Bathing Society are offering you a free forest bathing session to help you dip your toes into this transformative experience. You'll find the links to sign up in the description below. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. Your step might be clicking that link, or it might be simply opening your window and feeling the breeze on your face. Whatever it is, take that step today. Your mind, your body, and your spirit will thank you. Nature's calling. It's time to answer. Who knows? You might just find the healing you've been searching for. It's been right outside your door all along. So what are you waiting for? Your journey starts now. Get out there and let nature do its magic.